We have unpredictable winters. So we cannot predict what it will be tomorrow. We cannot have outdoor function even in December, January, because we do not know when it will rain. So today we are living in an unbearable, we are living in an unpredictable places where because of our own actions we have finished, we have ruined this mother nature, we have ruined this planet. So let us work together. Through this scheme we can start, and as Sanjay Patel said, our Honorable Prime Minister, when we went for a CS conference, he was the one in 2014. He understood the importance of this solar energy, and he had got an aggressive target. That time the experts, the scientists, the industrialists were saying how it is possible to integrate 150 gigawatt. Today we are talking of 500 gigawatt. So where there is will, is possible. We all can do it. We all are engineers. We are all having thorough knowledge. We have expertise. So let's use this. When our Honorable Prime Minister in 2014 realized the importance of this solar energy and renewable energy, last 10 years, how much we have contributed to Goa in terms of renewable energy is a question mark. We all should introspect and see what we can do, what we have done, and what we should do in the future so that we can protect our Mother Nature. So our role as engineers is very important. Let us all work together. Let us bring Mother Nature. Let us restore the balance. Let us ensure the next generation breathes cleaner and work in a healthy sky. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for a wonderful message. For every ailment under the sun, they say the cure is often the sun. So whether it is photosynthesis or whether it is getting vitamin D to getting solar energy, the sun has been a source of solutions. To set the tone for this workshop, may I invite for the keynote address Dr. Tripta Thakur, and may I invite you to put your hands together to welcome my ST Kamsa.
Namaskar. Welcome to all for the 2 days training program on grid connected rooftop solar system under PM Surihar Muft Bijlee Yojana. Respected Shri Sulin Madhav Dinnakarji, Honorable Minister of Power and New and Renewable Energy and Housing, Government of Goa. I would like to welcome Mr. Stephen Fernandez, Chief Electrical Engineer, Electricity Department, Goa, Sanjay Patilji, Director, Npti Bengaluru, and all other colleagues present here from Npti, Shri Mayankji, and Raman, DGM, REC. So, welcome to all of you. It's my honor. I always met the team of Goa under the leadership of Sulin Madhavji in various conferences, and I was always appreciating his simple approach, and I was always thinking to come to Goa and invite him sometime, so that my dream has come true, that he has come as a chief guest in today's program. Thank you, sir, for gracing the occasion. So I represent NPTI, which is the National Power Training Institute under the Ministry of Power, act as an apex body for providing training and capacity building. And believe me, this is the time when such a dynamics of electricity sector is changing, that NPTI task is really very, very important. And that's why we have been given the responsibility for nodal agency for training and capacity building under RDSS scheme. So we have done a lot of training under RDSS, on-site, off-site, and still the training is going on. And the second task which is given to us by Ministry of MNRE, that is PM Surihar Muft Bijlee Yojana. For the success of any government scheme, it is very, very important to have two components. One component is awareness, where everybody should understand what is the importance of this scheme and how this scheme is going to benefit the overall mass and public. So if there is an awareness, definitely people will cooperate with us. Second is training and capacity building. If we will strengthen our engineer right from the beginning, about this program. Similarly, that's why RDSS scheme, we are training people for SCADA and other thing also. So they will understand and they will own the system and run the system. Because otherwise, if we'll give the AMC for 5 years, we'll not train our engineer. Till 5 years, things will work, and afterwards, I have seen myself how the RDSS scheme earlier and other scheme which was there earlier was kept in the box. If you go there, they will open the box and show you. Otherwise, they are not using because we have not trained our engineer. So under this scheme, first time, right from the beginning, we are providing training and capacity building. And as we are already mentioned by Stephen G, in such a nice word that we are really going through a very, very difficult phase. The global warming is no more the past tense, it is very much present tense, and we all understand that we all need to work hard for this direction. And our Honorable Prime Minister in COP26 has given a very clear mandate for India. And special mandate is adding 500 gigawatt renewable capacity by 2030. We are already in the 2025. And adding 500 gigawatt, this will become 50% of our total installed capacity by 2030. Presently, our total installed capacity is 455 gigawatt. By this capacity of installed capacity, we are number 3rd in the world after China and US. But if we will add 500 gigawatt by 2030 renewable capacity, then we will be having our total installed capacity in tune of 800 gigawatt. So 455 gigawatt we have achieved in the past 76 years. And just we would like to double this capacity in the coming 10 years. So this shows that how aggressively we are adding our installed capacity and how aggressively we are working in the energy sector. So this is the right time to work in the sector because the sector is entirely changing, very dynamic. We all understand if we really want to become a developed nation by 2047, we need electricity. And that's why India's stand is very, very clear in front of the world that we really need electricity. And we want this electricity in a sustainable way. We want to secure our energy security as well as environmental concern. And if we really want to take care of both this challenge of environmental concern as well as energy security, the best option is to go for renewable, and especially for the solar. And this is so special for Goa because Goa has no generating stations. So you will become a generating country, a generating state by having more and more solar capacity. Maybe in the solar rooftop, or maybe you can have other plan for adding other renewable energy to make Goa as a generating state as well. Also, we are in the path of energy transition. This is also giving us opportunity for decentralization, digitalization and electrification. For all these purposes, the training and capacity building is going to play a major role. I'm very happy to see that how the Goa administration are taking care for training and capacity building. So I know that there is a lot of challenge because when I talk to various DISCOM people, they know that this is a challenge because when you are adding renewable capacity into the grid, there is a lot of system integration issues. But as we are engineers, we can solve it because we are also having a lot of advantage in computation. So we can solve the new streams are coming, data science is coming. We know that how to use, how to calculate, how to forecast, how to manage everything with the help of these new emerging technology. We know that in the future AI is also going to come up. We all are aware that how ChatGPT has changed the entire scenario. We have to learn these things. And we need to, because it's very conventional, electricity generation is very conventional, but how we can modify with the help of technology to make the things very easy. Our present per day capita, per day consumption of electricity is 1230 kilowatt hour, which is very less as compared to the advanced nation, which is having the tune of 13,000, 14,000. But we know that this will increase because this shows one of the index for the development of any nation. And as we are progressing, we are we know that this will also increase. So we really need to take care of the future requirement that we should be able to meet the demand and supply gap. If I see before 2004 or 2003, when the new Electricity Act came on 10 June 2003, this was based on market mechanism and entirely changed the sector. But before that, what was the main problem of Indian power sector is demand supply gap. But now we can say today proudly that there is no demand supply gap. We want to maintain this status. And how to maintain? We have to add more and more generation capacity. And this is the most important scheme, because still when you talk in out of the box, you know that electricity is a very, very political subject. And lot of people before elections are putting, although Electricity Act 2003 has a lot of provisions that nothing is free, state has to meet any subsidy if they are giving to their farmers or to their domestic consumer or to their industry. But people are giving lot of options. So Kejriwal scheme of freebies has actually compelled all the people, because ultimately the election winning is very important for all of us. So this free electricity, what is the solution? We are providing 300 unit free through this PM Goa Bijlee Yojana. So I think this is the only counterpart for Kejriwal freebie schemes, because nothing is free. When you are putting money from one place to another place, you are putting money. Money is there. So we need to know the importance of this. And if this PM Muft Bijlee Yojana will come, Kusum scheme will come for the farmers, for agriculture purpose, then I'm sure that there will be no freebies, and we can actually come up with the less politicization of the electricity or power. And power is a power. So I'm really very happy that Fernandez has given the right tone, that it is so important for everyone to come into the picture for sustainability. And I really recall before 2014, how was the target set up by the government, 10 gigawatt addition of renewable capacity. And once Modi ji joined, I remember in 2014, he immediately extended 10. So we were so worried that how this will be possible. We were worried when open access has came into the transmission sector in 2003, that how it is going to work. But with all the beautiful engineers sitting here, knowledgeable engineers, we are able to implement open access. We have been able to achieve a target which was earlier 110, and now we have a target. We have already achieved more than 60% of the 500 gigawatt target. But we have to go for sustainability. We have to take care of our energy security. We have to take care of our environment concern. So this is the right time that everybody will contribute. And secondly, one more thing which I would like to add, that our Honorable Prime Minister has also introduced one more mission, which is lifestyle of environment, Mission Life. So everybody can contribute. So we cannot claim that government will do, NGO will do, this one will, my neighbor will do. We can also contribute by taking part on the life mission set up by the Honorable Prime Minister. And we have seen in the very successful G20, I was there in Goa in the last G20 energy meeting, and how we have come up with a beautiful common platform. And there was one study which was given by IEA that time in the G20, that if G20 countries adopt this life mission, there is a possibility of 40% saving of electricity. This is not India is telling. This is International Energy Agency report, which is available online, which is giving the importance of our mission life, that 40%, if the G20 country adopt this mission, 40% energy saving is possible. So I'm sure that this 2 days training program will give you an insight of this scheme. Mr. Raman is here, who was involved since beginning with Rahul Pandey, Npti Assistant Director, how to design this training program, which is going to give the benefit to the DISCOM engineer and solve all the confusion of DISCOM engineers. So I'm very sure that these 2 days will cover the entire scheme in a better way. And please feel free to ask if you have any doubt. And our team will be connected throughout with the government of Goa if they want any clarity and if they want any assistance for implementing this scheme as well as RDSS scheme. Thank you very much. Namaskar.
Thank you, ma'am. In the movie Spider-Man, there was one dialogue that with great power comes great responsibility. And with the greater demand for power, I think we are fortunate in Goa to have a Minister for Power who has been very responsive and proactive. I would like to invite the Chief Guest, Sri Sudhin Bab Davlikar, to address the gathering. Okay, before that we'll have the publication of the manual. I request the Chief Guest and others to please open up the very important information tools, the manual for the workshop. All of you will receive a copy of this and be a great source of information and guidance.
Good morning, right? On the auspicious occasion of inaugural function of training and capacity building for DISCOM employees under the Muft Bijlee Yojana, the training program is held today and tomorrow, and we have on the dais Director General Npti, Dr. Thakur, Chief Engineer, Goa Electricity Department, Stephen Fernandez, Director Npti, Sri Sanjay Patil, our Superintending Engineer, Mayur Reddy, all dignitaries on the dais, all my dear friends from Electrical City Department, especially engineers. Today and tomorrow, those who will address for this workshop, we have come from long way to address you from the Government of India departments, all dignitaries sitting in front of us, Patrakar media. It is really pleasure because last month we had been to Mumbai. Mr. Stephen was there and you were also there. And there was a workshop for 8 states from west and north side. And 2 days workshop was attended by Honorable Minister for Power Department, Union Minister, Mr. Joshi, and Union State Minister, Mr. Sripad Naik. And we had a lot of discussion on that. full day on the first day. And then decided to have one program in Goa, which is also very important. Because the vision of our Prime Minister is very clear. And Director already spoke on it. By 2030, we should have minimum 500 gigawatt of renewable energy. Everybody might have seen yesterday's budget. And special attention has been given by the Finance Minister, especially on renewable energy. I don't know how many have seen. And the two very important is electric vehicles. In order to control the pollution all over the country, 35 segments have been provided subsidies by declining everything, including customs and others. So definitely electric vehicles also will get minimum 15 to 20% discounts in future. Because I have gone through it. 35 segments, reducing duties, it will take almost say about 4 to 5 lakhs per vehicle. And it is a efforts taken by the Finance Minister to do this all. And main efforts of Honorable Prime Ministers to give and to supply green energy to each and every household, along with the industry. And there is with these efforts, we have to mark our, especially in Goa, and do entire things, whatever required for Prime Minister Muft Bijlee Yojana, which aims in providing Muft Bijlee to households in India. मुझे याद था, I will go Konkani में, because most of the people also know, because I am also from one village. मुझे याद था कि गोवा एक उस राज्य with संघ प्रदेश चलो, and we do not manufacture power. When I became MLA, somewhere 1997-98, त्या वेळापासून आमची परिस्थिती power म्हणजे only to take from your grid, undergrid. And one step we went forward and started manufacturing power. But last 15 years, we could not make that progress. Usually when Prime Minister Narendra Modi, 2014, take over this country, I remember I attended one conference in Delhi, and he said that by 2020, we will cross 500 gigawatt, and he has done it. That is what you say. Goa has not done that, what we required. That time we decided to have, when I was a Science and Technology Minister that time. And that time we decided that to have at least 150 by 2 megawatt by 2020, but we could not make it. Maybe some other reasons. पण ह्यो गोष्टी आज आमकां करून उपयोग ना. We have to cross that limit now. They lost some because another in next by 2030, Prime Minister's aim is to manufacture another 500 gigawatt. So we will be crossing 1,000 gigawatt by 2030. And the main aim of India is give clear energy to each and every household. And ते हे दवरून आम्ही सगळे काम करपाची आवश्यकता आसा. That is what I told now to my chief engineer also and also ma'am also to have this particular workshop in the village level so that we can involve a lot of people. Along with the engineer, we should also get involved our sarpanch, panch and other people, because actual what we required is at downtrodden people should get this priority. And the aim of the government is the same. Even Prime Minister, what we said that Delhi is giving 200 units free. Entire Goa can be provided free units if you work properly. And that is what is our aim. And ते aim घेऊन आम्ही मुखार वचपाक जाय अशें म्हाका दिसता. आज म्हाका खूब आनंद जाता. The implementation of Surya Muft Bijlee Yojana is to be done in that very reform manner. Because I have seen many people approached to the department. But department said, whether it is delayed because of many reasons, I don't want to blame anybody. But we should have one thing, that there should be a proper timing. Once application has come to the assistant engineer, minimum 7 days you should visit and clear the application. That is what is required. So in time now, अशें जर म्हटलें तें स्वप्न जे आमचे प्रायम मिनिस्टराचें आसा तें आमी कंप्लीट करूंक शकचे ना. Because entire year we want to complete 10 megawatt. I think we have not done even 1 megawatt. This particular scheme. So, आमचे काम कितें की वर्कशॉप घेतलो म्हणून जालना, वर्कशॉप घेता आसतना वर्कशॉपान जे पॉइंट डिस्कस जाता ते इम्प्लिमेंटेशन जाता. आनी इम्प्लिमेंटेशन जो पर्यंत जायना तो पर्यंत वर्कशॉप घेवन करचना. सो प्रत्येकान एक निर्धार करपाक जाय आनी हो निर्धार स्वता आसपाक जाय. बाबा आपूण हे 7 दिसान हे इन्स्पेक्शन करतलो, 8 दिसान आपूण ही फायल प्रोसेस करतलो, जाल्यार ज्यो गोष्टी शक्य आसा ना जाल्यार ना. इतले वर्कशॉप घेवन इतलेय गोष्टी करूं आमी थंय आयल्या बरोबर जर थंय आळशेपणां करत जाल्यार इट इज नॉट पॉसिबल. आनी त्या खातीरूच I appreciate the efforts taken by National Power Training Institute. I thank for coming to Goa, and also there will be a discussion on many points, especially on this reforms and other things, on discoms also, RTSS scheme also. Let us utilize with the interest of state. Let us do good work. That is what required. Our chief engineer is also want the same thing. What we require to give, put efforts and to give good energy to the people. I thank all officers who came for this workshop. I thank also National Power Training Institute for calling me for this inaugural function. Let us make it dream of the Prime Minister's success. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Minister. Thank you so much for the gift of your time, your thoughts. We would like to offer you memories of this wonderful time and thoughts that you've given us, with a gift of a memento and also a shawl. I request DG ma'am to do the honors for the Minister for Power. Please put your hands together. Now I request Shri Sanjay Patil to offer the gift and the shawl to the Chief Electrical Engineer, Shri Stephen Fernandez. and also to the SE, Shri Mayur Hede. Thank you. Now I request Shri Rahul Pandey, the Assistant Director, NPTI, to propose the vote of thanks.
Respected Chief Guest of the program, Honorable Minister of Power and Renewable Energy, Goa, respected Director General NPTI, respected Chief Engineer, Goa Electricity Department, Director NPTI, delegates from the DISCOM, and my dear colleague, good morning to all. It's pleasure to propose the vote of thanks on the behalf of NPTI during the inaugural function of 2 days training program under PM Suryaghar Muft Bijlee Yojana. I am heartily thankful to Ministry of New and Renewable Energy and REC Limited for entrusting the work of training and capacity building of DISCOM employee to LPTI under PM Suryaghar Muft Bijlee Yojana. I profusely thanks to respected Chief Guest of the program, Sri Sudhin Davelkar, Honorable Minister of Power and New and Renewable Energy, Goa, for accepting our invitation to grace the occasion of inaugural function of this training program for Goa DISCOM employee. Thank you, sir, for sparing the time and joining us for today. I sincerely thanks to respected Director General NPTI, Dr. Tutta Thakur, for her continuous guidance and support for implementation of training and capacity building of DISCOM employees under PM Suryaghar scheme. With the vision of MEM, NPTI successfully rolled out the scheme across the India in all the DISCOM and trained around more than 6,500 DISCOM employees till today under the scheme. Thanks a lot, ma'am, for motivating all of us. I heartily thank to Sri Stephen Phillips, Chief Engineer, Goa Electricity Department, for their continuous support during the conduction of presently running and previously conducted training programs by NPTI. I am also thankful to Sri Mayur Hede for his all supports and coordinating support providing to NPTI. I am thankful to our Director, Sri S.D. Patil, for his continuous guidance, coordination and support in organizing this training program. Thanks a lot, sir. I'm also thank you to Sri Raman Garji, DGM REC Limited, for accepting our invitation and delivering the first session in this program. And also I'm thankful to Ramanji for giving continuous support for the implementation of this training capacity building to NPTI under this scheme. I sincerely thanks to all the delegates from the DISCOM for joining this program and management of the DISCOM for providing complete support, continuous support for this. I thanks all the team members who involved directly or indirectly for the conduction of this program. I also thanks to media person present here for this program. NPTI's family and fraternity is grateful and profusely thanks to all of you for your gracious presence on this occasion. Thank you all.
We'll just have a group photograph. You can.
Please come, some people this side.
Just arrange.